Hello, beautiful souls. All right. I'm on my way to an appointment, but I just got tapped to talk a little something. And it's about quieting yourself down enough to listen to your own intuition. So, that's partly how I connect with my higher self, is by getting quiet. And one of the amazing side effects of that is that I access the most amazing ideas. And I say access, and some people might try to take credit for their ideas that are like this, but they drop in their entirety. And I think I can't remember if I made a video about this before, but it doesn't matter. So my original daily messages, like what that would look like, that all dropped in. It started with an ex-boyfriend boyfriend at the time, that wanted me to post the daily messages in his group. And so I started doing that, but then we broke up, and I continued doing it for my own group, but it shifted into, it dropped in that I needed to write a message like that, and that, me doing my contemplation, meditation, centering in the morning, I would tap in and find out what was, or what is the current message of the day. And the fact that the daily divine message was what they told me to call it, and I say they, it's just me, it's aspects of me, of what I should call it, and included like how I can center myself very quickly. And I've gotten very good at the channeling aspect of myself. I know it sounds weird, channeling higher self, but about how to get into that state, the altered consciousness, in order to access that but So that's what I've been doing now since 2019. But I have all kinds of projects that just drop in. And this interview thing that I just did, that is the most recent. And that one dropped in March of 2021 first, including a whole list of questions to ask. And, how to make it kind of human and spiritual all at the same time. And so that's that's my current project. And so it dropped in again last week. And so, it's like this idea of interviewing the real deal. And yes, there are a lot of charlatans out there. There are a lot of people that are, working from ego, if you want to call it. I don't really know what the deal is with me right now. They're rubbing me really the wrong way. And I've been taking a look at it now for about a week and a half. Still don't have an answer, so I'm still working through that. But I think it's called adverse ego. If you know about that, you can look that up. Ego in itself is not bad. So yeah, I think I've decided I'm just going to interview anyone. And here's the thing, the getting real part is not just on the part of the person I'm interviewing. It is about me too. If I feel something, know something, sense something, I'm going to bring it up. And that's something I'm getting really good at. You can even ask the guy I'm seeing. You can ask my kids. You can ask my friends. If I feel something's off, I'm like, oh, yo, what is that? Right there, you said XYZ. What does that mean? And as my friend Cindy said, delete, 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 if it's not intended exactly the way that it's expressed. So anyway, I have lots of projects that have dropped in over the last 2 or 3 years, and I haven't even put them all fully into play yet. I'm glad I write them down when they come in. So, Oracle deck in the works, but that's a fairly large learning curve of graphics stuff. So I figured out a place I could order them, but oh my gosh, it's going to be a lot. And then, of course, I have all my writing, and I heard there's a book. That's what my team said. You already wrote a book. You already wrote a couple books. It's just a matter of organizing it in a way that makes sense. It's actually all typed and everything. That's what they told me. Just for me, so I can't procrastinate and put it off. They laugh at my human aspects that like to procrastinate. Yo. Call me out. It's true. Unless I'm on fire, like I have been with this interview thing, putting everything together like within 24 hours or so. So, it's all divinely orchestrated, I tell you that right now. And you know what? Life is good. For me, life is good. Even if I have things mainly financially that I need to think about and work through, I'm probably at my most expanded that I've been in this life. And so financial success is only one aspect. And what I've noticed is that I have put now this spiritual expandedness, if you want to call it expanded consciousness, above financial success. And yes, we do still need money. I am actually not a proponent of the Jasara, whatever the heck stuff that is. I am not. That doesn't feel good to me. I don't know what in the world is supporting that, but I'm not a player there. So, we are going to need to have money, and now with all of this crap going on in the world, we're going to need to have even more money to have the basics because everything's costing more. But I keep getting the same thing from my team, which is you will be okay. You will be okay. You will be taken care of. I don't know what that means exactly. But I do trust that I am divinely guided and divinely protected in all ways, including financially. So, there's that. Anyway, if you are up for it, check out my first installment of my Awakening Getting Real interview series that I just did earlier today with Frankie. Check it out. She is amazing. She's amazing. And I have quite the lineup, actually. I was a little worried maybe people wouldn't want to do this, but I have people that are reaching out to me that I don't even know that want me to interview them. I'm like, all right, let's do it. Let's get it going. Let's get to know each other. Let's normalize this awakening process. Let's look and see what all the similarities are. We are growing so fast right now, and then there are also those that are just now awakening. And I'll tell you what, that this interview series is going to have a little bit for everybody. Anyway, I love you guys. Take care.